Oh boy, Phil. That's right. It's your lucky day, buddy. Yeah, I know. It's going to be kind of weird. So, I didn't do the audio as I was driving. I had my camera outside attached to my hood, as you can tell. And so, I'm just dubbing this in right now and doing the audio from my house. Don't worry, I'm not smoking any brisket or tri tip today. But I am on the 215 freeway here, as you can tell. So we're on the 215, which is probably the freeway that you're going to come in on if you're headed towards the Strip and your Vdara slash Aria self parking. As you can see, it says get in that lane to the right if you want to head to Sunset Boulevard or McCarran Airport. But we're not going to head that way. We're heading towards the Strip there, buddy. So you'll make this curve here. And quite honestly, I think this is about a 13, 14 minute drive. I just I didn't start it like all the way from I don't know, probably like Boulder City where you're going to be coming in from because I'm going to assume you're going to come in through Kingman. I just started this on the 215 as if you were kind of going to Harry Reid Airport from Boulder City, if that makes sense. So you'll be on the 215, like I said, and you'll be headed west. And in this video, I'm not going to, edit it in terms of, hey, why don't I just go ahead and, like cut this portion out or cut that portion out? I'm just going to leave it whole and full. And, well, quite honestly, if you want to fast forward, buddy, you can fast forward because I'll tell you what, there are none of our friends that are going to be in this video, if you know what I mean, Billie Jean. So here we are. We're coming up, well, that sign's for Las Vegas Boulevard. Like I said, we're still on the 215 there. And I'm not going too fast, as you can, well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but some people are passing me there. Quite a few, actually. And I'm not going too fast because while I have the, what do you call it? The camera attached to the hood, it's also a little bit windy, 10 to 20 miles an hour. Hey, there's a C8 Row Ventures. Not that I expect you to be watching, but there goes one. You're going to take the 15 north off ramp. Well, I shouldn't say off ramp, I guess on ramp, because you're going to be exiting the 215 here. And you'll see that sign, how it says 15 north, Las Vegas. Be in those two right lanes here. And we're going to go to the right. And then we're going to stay in these two right lanes because there's going to be a lane coming up here on your left. Don't take that because that'll take you to Russell and Frank Sinatra. And yes, you could go that way, but to me, it'd be a long, difficult way because then you'd have to go and do all kinds of maneuvers and stuff. This way, we're just going to try and go as smoothly in one direction as we can. So, as you can see, we stayed in the same lane there. And like I said, it's windy, and with me driving, and yes, the camera's attached to the hood, but I didn't want to really take any chances that that sucker might blow off because I put, I think I put this on top of a truck I rented one time, and the damn camera blew off. So I didn't attach it to the hood like I have it attached with the clamp here, but you're going to get over here on the 15. We're now on the 15 north. You see Mandalay Bay and the W on your right there coming up. So you're going to want to get in the far, far lane. Now, I think it's you and Lisa that'll be driving, so you won't have any carpool issues. Because technically, believe it or not, there's a carpool lane out here. Because, all the Californians moved out. So, anyways, you're going to come up here and you're going to get basically in the number one lane, which is where that box truck is that we're passing right now. You'll see, I'll get over in just a second. There's no rush. I have plenty of time. So, see, I'm going to get over and then get one more over. And what you're going to be doing, well, in this area, when you come, just to give you a heads up, this is a project that sometimes feels like it's never going to freaking end. I think it's a 3 year plus project. I think it's supposed to end in December. They call it Dropacana because they're Wapacana. And as you can see that sign, how it says Tropicana closed there on the right that we just passed. But you'll stay in this lane because what's going to happen, I'm going to say in about a mile or two, you'll see. On the left hand side, there's going to be a way to exit. And one important thing, I think I told you when I did the walk on my old channel about the whole, because you were going to stay at the Cosmo. And I was going to tell you about the whole Cosmo situation as far as the 15 north and the 15 south. That when you're on the 15 north, you can exit Harmon. If you're coming 15 south, you cannot exit Harmon. So if you go downtown to Fremont Street and check out the Mob Museum, or I don't know, the $3 hot dog and beer down at the Grand, um, and you're coming back on the 15, don't think, oh, I can just take the Harmon off ramp to get to the Aria self parking slash, walking to your Vdara hotel. Because for whatever reason, when the geniuses that had this brilliant idea built this uh, highway, they decided that we're only going to have an exit to Harmon if you're coming from the south going north. Does that make sense? As you're heading north. And you'll see it. It's going to be coming up here shortly. Um, there's Allegiant Stadium there to your left. I know it's probably kind of weird not having any audio other than me speaking, but oh well. I could have put on some music, but I don't know how well that would have gone with everyone here. Not that it really matters, because this thing, let's face it, Phil, it's probably about you and maybe three people that are going to watch this, maybe, and who knows. Um, but you'll go down. Like I said, we're still going on 15 here. We're still headed north. You're going to see that sign, Harmon Avenue, 1 mile. So there are signs there. So I'm sure you'll have whatever Google Maps, Siri talking to you. Um, but hopefully this will give you a good idea. Now, who knows? There could be bad traffic here, and who knows? Siri might direct you, hey, get off on that Russell Frank Sinatra exit and take Russell until you get to the strip and just go north on the strip until you hit the Vdara. Um, it could tell you to go that way, but I'm just going the freeway here because I figure you're coming in from, like I said, Kingman slash Boulder City area. So this will be the freeway you would take if you were just going to stay on the freeway. And here we go. We got another Harmon Avenue sign. Now we're down to a half mile. Now we're kind of speeding up a little bit, but still we're not going, obviously full throttle. Now this coming up right here is Tropicana. That's an on ramp there on the left hand side that they're building, and then this is Tropicana right here. It used to be 3 lanes on each side, and they're going to be expanding it to 4 lanes on each side. I just seems like a waste, but hey, what do I know? But here we're coming up. Now you're going to see a sign, and it's going to say boom right there. You should have seen that sign. And we're going to follow this blue car to the left. And as you'll see, it will say Harmon Avenue HOV exit. So we'll get off on Harmon Avenue. When we exit, there's going to be, you can go left or right. We are going to go right because, as you can see, there's the Vdara right there, Philly. How about that, huh? Good timing, good timing. Yeah, that was a California stop, I know. Don't ask me what these SUVs are doing parked there. UFC's in town. I didn't take that because it said, I think that's the Vdara valet, which I think you said you wanted to go to Aria self parking, from what I remember. Um, and then there's the deliveries there, and you'll see it. It'll say Aria, but I think that's deliveries only, so I wouldn't go that way. You'll see. And like I said, I don't know if you're going to watch this whole thing or if you're going to speed it up or whatever, but now we have you coming up. You're not going to turn right just there. That's where the Cosmo's at. You're going to turn right here, which is Las Vegas Boulevard. You'll see Cosmo's on your left there, Marquee Nightclub Day Club sign. Now we're going to be here at a right-hand turn lane. And once again, don't ask me why no one is turning right. Unless there's a sign saying there you can't turn right, which there are some locations that have that, but offhand I don't remember any of them being on the strip. But who knows? Maybe when we finally hit the green light here, possibly you'll see it. And when you turn right onto Las Vegas Boulevard, you're going to want to stay. Fluffy's going to be here April 17th and May 23rd and 24th. Anyways, you're going to turn right here onto Las Vegas Boulevard, and you're going to stay in the right-hand lane because the very next signal is going to be none other than the entry to the Aria. And you'll see the signs, and I'll talk you through it here. I know this is not one of my more entertaining videos because, let's face it, it's me driving and giving directions, so not exactly, exciting stuff, we'll just say that. None of our usual friends out here getting wild and crazy. So we're going to turn right here. Oh, it does say no turn on red, so those people were right not to turn on red. Thankfully, someone actually read the sign. See, and you're going to see we're going to stay in the right-hand lane, Philly. Because, like I said, the very next signal is going to be your signal for Aria. And there we go. We go in the right-hand turn lane, and you'll see that sign. Oh, well, maybe I went a little fast past that sign. But Waldorf Astoria straight ahead there as we're turning right. Now, when you turn right, you're going to see here, you're going to want to get over in the far, far left lane. Hopefully you can see it. There we go. See, we're in the far left lane. We're going to go straight. And then there are two lanes to take. There's Crystal's Veer or Aria Self Park. We're going to go on the left-hand side, Aria Self Park. See? And then, boom. I didn't realize they had the stop sign. I thought I had a stop sign, and they had a stop sign, but just them. Couldn't believe it. The person behind me didn't, what do you call it? Honk at me. So that was kind of nice. And we're going up the ramp here, and we'll hit the ticket. I'm not going to show you where I parked because that's a super secret special place that I park. Obviously, I'm being a smart ass. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away here and start the walk from where you would have parked and then come down the escalator, basically. And you'll see it here momentarily as soon as we stop.
This is for doing all that good homework you've been doing lately, buddy. You don't get a grade, but you get credit for time served, and you can come to the Aria when you want. So Phil, from the self-parking area, you're gonna, basically it's a hallway, kinda. You walk, come down these escalators here, and then from there, you're gonna come through these doors here, and then we're gonna try to learn how to read here. Now, because you said Aria Self Park is what you told me. So we would have come down those escalators. We'll walk over here. I have my sunglasses on to help me read, sadly enough. As you can see, you're walking down the carpet here. This is your red carpet entrance because you're Phil, the VIP. Gonna pass the sports book, pass Radiance. Got Starbucks, Salt and Ivy. Oh, I want to see if my, oh no. Oh, Proper Eats, that's where it is. So Proper Eats is to your left. So, you'll see this sign here, Vdara, Cosmopolitan, Bellagio. Says straight ahead, buddy. We're coming up on the cashier cage to kind of give you a frame of reference. We just passed the cashier here, buddy. Now, oh, that's a dog. I thought it was some crazy dude. So this is patisserie. You're gonna make a left, Phil, to give you an idea. That's where we just came from, past the cashier. You'll make a left. I think y'all are gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm 99% sure I'm correct on this. But Vdara, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't have a casino, from what I recall. Because someone, I don't remember who, had mentioned they stayed there and they were like, oh, it was kind of nice because it'd be quiet in the evening rather than party central. So when you exit out those doors, you're going to make a right, and you're just going to kind of follow this path. And as you can see, Phil, I've done Jay proud. Jay, do I get a Vegas 2025 badge now? The only reason I say that, Jay, because I know, well, Canuck Mike too. You two kids like walk miles and miles and miles when you're here, so I know you know all the ins and outs and stuff. I was gonna say, John and Nancy, by the time this airs, you might be about 30 days away from your vacation out here, I think. Because last time you had commented, I think you were a little over 40 days or about 40 days. So close to 30, we'll say that. I always find when I'm going on vacation, like, even if it's a different day, right? Like if it's, I'm going on vacation April 1st, right? I'm not, but am I? No, I'm not. Come March 1st, I'm like, oh man, I'm a month away. Even though, like, March 1st is a Tuesday and April 1st is like a Friday. You know what I mean? And then once I get to that Friday, then I'll be like, oh, I'm 4 weeks away. I know. You guys are like, you're crazy. But don't be fake. You do the same thing with the vacations, I'm pretty sure. If you like to vacation, which I'm pretty sure most folks who watch this channel like to vacation. Phil, we made it, Phil. Oh, shit. I'm going to go check in. I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm Phil Yanez. And then when I give them my ID, they're going to be like, Welcome to Vdara, Mr. Yanez. I'm kidding. So now we walk in. We got a Starbucks on the right. I'm gonna do you an extra solid, only because you're Phil. And I like that you help. Well, I like that everyone comes and vacations in Vegas, because then that means no state income tax. Don't get me wrong, they get you other ways with the tax. Not like Illinois, like Jay has informed me about, but they get you one way or another. And Philly, here we are at the front desk. How about that? Not a bad walk. I don't know what the time is on that. You can time it. I'm going to say it was probably 5 to 7 minutes. And they got little self-serve kiosks where you can wait in line. Tell them I want the Eric special room. Actually, oh shit. Who blew up my ego the other day? Damn it. I don't know who it was. I will have to go back. But they called me the legend. Oh shit, Ray. Can you believe that? I got promoted from the professor to the legend, bro. Actually, I'm the legend and the professor. Because the professor, I've got the knowledge. And then the legend just means I've just got that much overall, I don't know, whatever. Moneybags Mike, I'm sure you're going to come up and make me a Dodge joke, buddy. But that's okay. Your sarcasm, it's okay. But like I said in the Fremont Walk video, kind of liked how you toned it down, bro. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you hit the age of 70 or something and you're like, oh man, I better chill. So Phil, so if you were at the Vdara front desk, there are elevators back there I didn't show you. But let's say for argument's sake, you wanted to come to the Bellagio. You could have come down this hall and go to your left. I guess kind of just go straight. But if you make a right, we can go to Peter Wilkes' property, which is the Cosmo. We'll go to the Cosmo. I kind of wanted to go to the, should I go to the Bellagio?